What's going on, people? Armchairbros coming from the smokehouse. Got Big D beside me.
What's going on?
So, we're going to be adapting with the times here. Podcast a little late, so we're coming from the Monday Nighter. It was a pretty good Monday Nighter. I don't know about what they were saying about Aaron Rodgers and being the miracle thing coming from behind there, but
Yeah, I don't know what the whole thing, the miracle. It didn't seem like a miracle. They were holding on barely.
9-point favorites in Vegas. There's nothing miracle about Green Bay coming back and beating the 49ers.
Poor 49ers. They deserve this win. Love seeing the Cheeseheads lose.
I don't know where your hate comes for the cheeseheads. But anyways, so yeah, we're going to be adapting with the times here. Just roll with the punches, guys. Sometimes, hey, maybe we might even come from a Thursday nighter. Just, we want to keep putting the podcasts out, and we're going to put them out as quick as we can, almost every single week. We're keeping it close this time. I know it's the Monday nighter, but you know what? We got some stats from last week too.
Yeah. Better late than never. Here's the stats from week 5. Defensively, we have TJ Watts coming in again, leading the league. Holy cow. Hold on. Who's got him?
I got him. I got him. TJ Watts, that outside linebacker. You don't want him on your team, but I got him on my team, and he's looking like J.J. Watts Jr. Get out of that shadow, TJ Watts. Here you come, buddy.
6 tackles, 3 sacks, 2 assists, 1 forced fumble. Man,
if you got those brothers on one team, that's dynasty right there. I don't know how you can pull that off. Maybe someone from Pittsburgh should get in the ear of J.J. Watts. You want a real championship? Come play with your brother.
Ooh. I don't know. Coming in second, Josh Bynes. 9 tackles, 2 assists, 1 sack, 1 pass deflection, 1 fumble recovery, and a touchdown. I don't know how he comes behind TJ on that, but
that's a big day for a guy I've never heard of. But
Cards.
That's how it comes sometimes, right? Now he's going to be the flavor of the week. Let's see what he can do from here on out.
Consistently, I watched that Cardinal defense play Minnesota, and man, everybody had a big day.
Yeah.
Like, in the top 5, there's 3 of them. So, it was a huge day for points for Cardinals. McCourty, third. 11 tackles, 3 assists, 1 pass deflection, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery. McCourty, solid man. Solid in the back there.
Patriots. They're legit again, guys. Let's get really pissed off because I think we know what's happening and we just don't like it anymore.
It tastes so bad.
It's terrible.
It
Seriously.
leaves a sour taste in your mouth.
AFC, you just kind of need to step up and do something. Denver can't always do it.
Oh, please. But the GOAT, you gotta give it to the GOAT.
Yeah.
You can't stop him.
I don't want to give it to the GOAT anymore.
You just have to.
Go off and graze somewhere else, please. For the love of God.
He'll do it there
Just
too.
make that team real bad by leaving that team. Please. So anyways, stepping over onto the GOAT side, we're going to the offense. At number 1, we got Connors again. Pittsburgh, blessing in disguise. Look at this kid. 111 yards, 2 TDs, 75 yards receiving. He's doing it both ways. It's the system. Le'Veon Bell, man, you're good. But seriously, it might
Next man up.
Yep. It's the program.
Yep.
It's the program. But here's where the program gets even better. At number 2, this ain't the program. This is the beast. Gurley. Man, Roller, this guy, praise you for getting him, man. Looking at the stats, looking at the numbers, it is the diamond in the rough. He was money in the bank. 77 yards, 3 TDs, 36 yards receiving. Doing it both ways, like he always does.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just getting the numbers, getting it done.
Unstoppable.
Should have been number 1 overall. Maybe number 2. I don't know. Zeke's still a good guy, but I'm thinking Gurley should have been number 1 or number 2, guys. Just look at those numbers. Anyways, coming in at number 3 with Crowell. Nice night. Unexpected, but you know what? He's got that ability. He showed he could. 219 yards, 1 TD, 12 yards receptions. Good numbers, guys. Coming in at number 3. Coming in next week, got Adam Thielen having that feeling. 6 straight games with 100 reception yards. That's a big stat right there for Thielen. Leading all fantasy wide receivers. You got him on your team?
Lucky you.
Yeah, lucky you if you got him on your team.
Lots of people called him, don't pick him up. He's not going to have a good year.
Undrafted wide receiver, coming in to prove something. You know how those guys do that. They're coming in with a chip on their shoulder. Adam Thielen, 2 years in a row, showing he is legit. This guy has proven himself worthy. Pretty sure he's got MVP stats in my book.
So far.
So
we got the 5.7 liter Hemi Ram powered by Gurley. Wow. He ran all over the Mile High. 208 yards rushing.
That's impressive. Gurley running those stats in that monsoon snowstorm. That is just unbelievable stats.
I don't understand. It was gone when I turned on the TV. So the storm, they reported on the TV. I didn't see any white powder anywhere. So.
No. Mile High kept it clean. It was just really cold, hey? He just running in that cold. That's all he thought. It was like, just how I'm going to stay warm.
Yeah.
This kid from LA, running, he wants to run hard.
Probably cold.
You know how you keep warm in the snow? You run.
Exactly.
Well, Gurley definitely ran.
Oh. And then the Ravens were sipping the Tennessee whiskey late into the night. Whew. The Titans O-line was giving sacks out like it was Oprah.
Oh.
You get a sack. You get a sack. Oh, my God.
You get a sack.
11 team sacks.
That,
Unbelievable.
That has to be a record. Is it not a record?
I believe it.
That is guaranteed record out there, boys.
Yeah, I believe so.
The Dirty Birds.
Wow. Flying in hard. I'm pretty sure they had a good time leaving Tennessee.
Oh, that's terrible stats right there. How are you going to let your guy hang out like that? Mariota, this kid can't last very much longer in this league if this is what he's getting every night.
Oh, the O-line, I can't believe that's just direct reflection on it.
You guys need to step up and save your boy because that kid is laying it on the line every single week. He is a good quarterback. Guys, get him a good offensive line, and maybe he might produce something, but that's foul.
Oh, it's disgusting.
That's so foul.
Absolutely.
Hey, what the F?
Yeah, what the F?
Seriously, throwing this what the F out there for that Detroit-Green Bay game. Slay flagged for hitting a defensive-less receiver.
Unreal.
What the hell's going on here, guys? Slay went up for the ball. He went to catch the ball. He had the ball in his hands, which makes him the receiver. So how all of a sudden him trying to intercept that ball and hitting the other receiver calls that hitting the defensive receiver? How's that a flag? How's that a penalty? This is a load of crap right here. What the F? I'm calling that right now. I'm throwing my flag on that.
Yeah, no kidding. So you can't hit the quarterback. You have to put him to bed nicely. And now you can't intercept balls if you're going to hit the receiver.
Yeah, you can't leave your feet. That's what they're calling it.
Yeah,
you can't leave your feet. You can't leave your feet to catch a ball, which is your position as a DB. Is you have to leave your feet to catch the ball. You're a receiver when that ball's in the air.
Exactly.
So now all of a sudden you just, oh shoot, I hit that receiver with my elbow. Oh crap, I hit him with my knee.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
What's next?
What's going on here now?
You already, basically neutered the safety position for knockouts in the back end, right?
I mean, you
That's not allowed. And I
may as well
understand that.
line up the offense and be like, how pretty can you make this look? Can you make this look like the Globetrotters?
Yeah, the Globetrotters.
Globetrotters. The Globetrotters.
So, now what the F?
What the F?
You punt the ball 4th and 1 in overtime? Like, who does that?
Jason Garrett does that.
The only reason he has a job is because of this week.
Jerry Jones loves himself some Jason Garrett.
Unreal.
The guy can do no wrong. Even when he does wrong, he can do no wrong.
Cost them huge.
You have Zeke in the background.
You have the offense for 4th and 1. If anybody has the offense for 4th and 1.
You have that offense. And I get it. They're saying, well, you know what? Our defense showed up. They were playing this week. They were balling. Let's see what we can do. Then you got burnt by one of the best receivers in the game, Hopkins, for 80 yards. That's what happened. You let it slip out of your hands on 1 yard.
Yep. You don't punt the ball 4th and 1 in overtime. You play to win.
You play to win in overtime.
Ugh.
That's a sissy move there, Garrett.
Yeah.
Sorry that you still have your job. Sucks to suck.
You had to slip that in there,
I
right?
did. So, we're going to set something up a little different just to end off this podcast. We want to play this versus game. We got the running backs versus the wide receivers. And now we're trying to pile these stats up from different leagues and trying to combobulate this one statistic iota that we're coming off of. And I think this is what I got. Big D, you got the wide receivers.
Yep.
I got the running backs. This is my top 3 right now for running backs. I've got Kamara number 1. I got Gurley number 2. I know people are going to get a little mad about that, but I think Kamara just slipping him out. He had the bye last week, this week, yesterday. Anyways, that's why I still think Kamara takes him number 1, because he didn't play, and I think they're still putting up equal stats. Kamara's just edging him out. We got Melvin Gordon at number 3. This guy is like a Gurley. He's like a Kamara. He's that hybrid running back that you need on your team. He's catching the ball. He's running the ball. You know what? He's putting up stats regardless, however you want to play him in the package. These are my top 3s. What are we putting up against wide receivers there, Big D?
So the receivers I'm going to bring to the table are, I know I'm already in a losing argument to begin with. Just bear with me here, though. So, Thielen, Hill, and Hopkins. Now, any 3 of these guys, you would take in your first round. You would easily be happy if you got one of these 3 guys in your first round. So, yes, the running back ones, there's some juicy beasts over there. Nobody saw the points that they were going to be putting up this year other than, they thought a couple of games, but some people predicted it was the year of the running back. It's still not.
No, it's the year of the Ram. That's what's happening right now, guys. It's that offense with Gurley. And you know what? Kamara just proved last year that he is unstoppable. You got 2 offensive dynamite teams there, and they're just going to keep running. But what do you got with those receivers?
So, back to my argument. I believe that if you had these guys in your lineup, they'll be more consistent in the long term than the 3 running backs on the other side of the argument. If you have Hill, he is going to put up points every week versus Kamara, who, with Ingram back, he might not put up those points consistently. Gurley, yeah, he's reigning Hill, but if they box the Ram defense and they come up against a defense that boxes them, they're going to start throwing the ball more. So Gurley's numbers could be going down.
Or Cooper Kupp's could be making his way up in there.
Exactly. Sneaking in there, right? Or same case with Melvin Gordon.